Sense of Sound, a guided meditation. To begin this meditation, please bring kind awareness to why you chose this topic, how your belly, chest, and head feel as you reflect on the topic, the emotions that you can associate with those feelings, the positive or negative impact of any stories you believe in regarding the topic, the fact that many others are feeling similarly about this topic as you, how you might feel with increased awareness around the topic, and when you can apply increased mindfulness to this topic in your day to day life. To begin this meditation session, find a comfortable seat. This could be on a chair with your feet flat on the ground, or on a cushion with your hips higher than your knees. Most importantly, you should feel comfortable and your spine should be in a neutral, upright position. Allow your hands to rest on your lap or your thighs to support a softening of the shoulders. You may close your eyes or keep a soft gaze forward and downwards towards the earth. Close your lips and breathe gently in and out through your nose. Your breath should be quiet, long, and patient, reflecting all the spacious qualities you'd also like to see in your mind. To get settled in this stillness and relative quiet, count out 10 patient cycles of breath, beginning with the exhale as number 1. Then inhale number 1, exhale number 2, inhale number 2, and so on. Remain focused on the breath with approximately 25% of your effort. Another 25% of your effort focus on counting and not losing track of the number. Rest the remaining 50% of your attention on spaciousness. Allow yourself to feel open, relaxed, and even a little joyful. If you've become distracted from the count, simply begin again at exhale number 1, inhale number 1, and so on. After a few rounds of effort, or if you've managed to make it all the way to a perfect 10, drop the effort of counting and rest in the presence of your breath. In the stillness and quiet here, we'll set today's intention, a meditation on sound. Commit to staying in this present moment on your seat, working with sound awareness until your timer is up. The commitment to the practice, the attempt, the noticing, and we'll stay with that process regardless of its perfection or lack thereof. Today, the goal is to notice sound and our mind's response to the sound. As we rest here, present with sound. Anytime that you notice that your mind has wandered off to something other than sound, or wandered off to a story about sound, allow yourself to simply let it go and return back to your intention. Intention today is resting peacefully in the presence of sound, noticing sound. Can we notice sound and be present with it without even giving those sounds a label? The sound of your breath, for example. At what point in your awareness does it shift from a mere sound to the sound of breath? There is no right or wrong answer, just explore. The sounds that you hear outside, at what point do they shift from a sound to the sound of a car? Sound versus the sound of a person walking. And then beyond the labeling of sound, is there a story that's applied to the sound? A visualization? Which part of the experience of sound is the experience itself, and which part of the experience of sound is in your mind? Again, there is no right or wrong answer, but noticing what arises for you. How does your own mind work? Stay with the intention, experiencing sound. Is there any separation between your experience of sound and the mind's story about what the sound is? In fact, could you experience a sound if you didn't have a name for it? Remembering that the name for unknown noise is itself a form of labeling. Notice also how when we label sound, some sound gets labeled as pleasant, while others are unpleasant. As much as possible, allow it all to be equal, simply sound. Notice how the sound itself is continuously moving, changing, coming and going. So, too, through this process, is your experience of sound. The labels we give, the judgment, sound as good or sound as bad, it's all changing, moving, and in flux. None of it is fixed, none of it remains any one way. Each sound full of equal potential to be soothing, jarring, frustrating, or gratifying. Curious for a moment here on how that can be. Curious as we sit here experiencing sound. Allow yourself to continue being present with sound. Continue staying open to what arises. Continue to return to sound when you notice that your mind has wandered. When you've reached the end of your time commitment today, slowly open your eyes and without leaving your seat, take in the world around you. Remember everything that you've noticed through sound, sight, smell, taste, and sensation. All of it is filtered in its unique way through your unique mind, and that noticing this has the potential to change you, to change all beings around you, and the potential to change your world.